soil, his resource we must protect, his life we must respect. The hardy food we get. Come on, my brethren, let us plant the earth. As my people do, they do before. So come on, my brethren, let us plant the earth. Orange, mango, and sugar cane. We have to love the soil, this resource we must protect, his life we must respect. The hardy food we come on, my brethren, let us plant the earth. As my people do, they do before.
Welcome to Farm and Nature, a program that is sponsored by the National Authority of Television and reached to your homes thanks to our regional channel, Teleislas. Farm and Nature is compromised to take to your different homes all what have to do with agriculture in our archipelago. And today in our program we will talk about the sweet potato. We have a special invited guest who has dedicated himself planting this product. This is a product that we consume daily in our homes, and also we eat it in the different traditional sweets that they prepare in our department. So let's see what Wayne Corpus and our special invited guest have prepared for us direct from St. Louis.
Good morning, Mr. Denny.
Morning.
Thank you for accepting us in your ground this morning. No?
Right.
We know you're the one that managed to talk about sweet potato, and every year, so sometimes some people don't have. Everybody say, you know, go down that Denny because we can get sweet potato. Yeah. What you do for all the time got sweet potato?
Always, anywhere that I go in, I always like being time.
Yeah.
So for me to have potato in December, I always try to save a little slip behind to plant early. In the first rain in May, I can start plant potato in May to reach to December to start to commercialize with the people.
Okay, so that's the secret figure at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so start out a ground like this, a sweet potato ground, what is the step you go through?
The first step, you have to prepare the soil. That is the first step. You prepare the soil, and after you prepare the soil, then you start to look the way to start to plant, to meet. At least you wait for the season, in other words, the rain, then start to plant. But cut it shorter, this year or every year most, I always try to start to plant before the season.
Okay.
Some people will say, well, then they have luck. But I always make them know you can't have luck without work. First thing you have to sacrifice.
That's right.
So I plant some melon, I raise some melon here, always heavy dry weather. Because you have like a spring up to the north there, like a little swamp.
Okay.
So I'll keep spring like all time. So what I do now, after I plant the melon, I plant some potato to get the slip to start plant with the season.
Okay, you're prepared for get
So I got to work on in February and March. I plant 26 whole potato right up there where you see there. I plant 26 whole potato and I wet them. So I bring me water, me gallon of water, me 2 gallon, I back from down at the Adventist, and I wet the hill them and the potato then start strive. So when people they look slip the plant, I don't plant long time.
Right.
You know? So that is one of my secrets.
Very good. I mean, you are man dedicate yourself.
I dedicate.
You back your water and
you understand? Some
that's
people,
where plenty people.
Yeah, they no sacrifice. Them no got time for that. Them some people they will like and go in the farm, but they don't know how to do the thing. I always tell them not what to do, how you do the thing.
Right.
So I always try to do the thing the way that it should be done.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. So normally you start clean, and you start plug up from which month? From in the year.
It depends. If you want to start from January, February, your first thing you look upon is the location of the bush, how the bush situate. Sometimes you got some what you call wilderness. Yeah. I like this place now is not that type of what you call
so bushy.
So bush to work. So I start from in February. Sometime when the bush light, I start March. To meet the rain in May.
Okay, Mr. Denny, when they talk about take up the slips them for plant, how you select your slips them?
Selecting the slip them, I always, in other words, not this. The selection of the slip is when you want plant. You know, for example, when time to plant, I select out my slip this way. Plenty people when they want plant, they plant like yucca. Say for example, this is a hill.
Yeah.
They stick a piece in there and they cut off and stick round and round. But I don't plant potatoes so. For example, I always cut four piece a slip. When the slip bigger, depends on the size of the slip. The bigger the slip, the less I put in the hill.
Okay.
You know? So the 4 piece would be here, I would make 4 piece here. So when I want plant now, I plant this way. 1, then 2, 1 in and 1 out. I don't know if you understand me. This side have a run north.
Okay.
And this side have a run south. This side have a run south. And
in other words,
this side have a run north.
The four cardinal points in
and out.
Point
Okay. And then after I do that now, I set it in the hill. I open the hill. If I had manure, is place where I want to manure.
Alright.
I open the hill and I set it down in the hill. And I cover it. Okay, you know, when it start to grow, one set go this side and one set go this side. So all around that way I left the space. So it will be covering space there and then they open and spread. Yeah. Sometimes when you come to dig use potato, you take 3 or 4 big potato from here and you can't all the them the same way. Because all the root inside, they hide them inside the dirt.
And them kind of things, I mean, you learn them through experience.
Yeah, experience and I don't believe you remember. You should remember Ollington, Papi.
Sure. Oh, okay.
When I was a little boy, maybe got me 14, 15 years Pepper Hill I start because from beginning, from 8 years I like, from around Paxol, Tamisi and Biamasi, them I like to start there, you know, just like the farming.
Okay.
And I had a lot of potato, a lot of watermelon up there. And Papi and Bule was bush police.
Yeah.
So then come up there, they say, so they help me they watch because I had Betty boat, they were used to molest and things. Black Betty. So after that, and I cut up Milan and give them one. So I tell them no, I want dig hill to plant some potato. So after I start plant the same way where I showed you the first time.
Yeah.
He said no, my son. And Papi said no, I want to show you this way how you plant potato. And he said, he cut the slip just so I cut it. And he open the hill and he put it down here. So from that time I follow up that. Okay. And I get good result all the time.
And the hill them produce more, more potato.
Produce more potato.
Okay,
you understand?
Very good. Okay, then make we go along now and we walk around in the ground and we see you they do your normal activity them and things what you do in a plantation.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Denny, I want you to show me now, it's not everybody know that, how to find the potato them in the ground. When time you going to start reap your potato them?
For example, this potato don't fit, but it don't not in the hill. This beer outside.
So a potato is it?
Yeah, so a potato is here. For example, see here is a potato. It's a big potato too, but young. It had double what you call
skin.
Double skin. So you have to wait now till this potato already now till down in November to December, you know. But people I don't understand now. They come and they see a potato big like this, then take it up. But the potato young, you don't have taste yet.
It's not sweet.
It's not sweet.
Full of water.
It's not sweet. So that's the way I with how I know the potato, because the potato the soil, the dirt self have to show a different from which part the potato left and where you know there.
It start at least
you see
move
the bud. So we go back now to one that in the hill. So we're going now to
All right.
that one. Yeah, so for example, this one is a potato that this potato is planted in a March. So it's not quite ready, but it's a potato that can make use of.
Yeah.
You see, plenty of time you notice the potato according to how you see the color of the potato. So you can notice this potato now, this potato always ready. In a month time now, you can take up this potato.
This is a drier potato.
A drier potato. You look on the skin and the different. That is just like the melon. And many people don't know say when the melon ripe, the color different. They look different. Practically
So we can take up this one.
This potato can take
Well.
up. No. For example, how I take up my potato, I custom to start to cosechar. In other words, to take up crops, especially potato. Anything that be below the ground. In the right moon, for example, in a full moon or in a last quarter, you know, because you know damage the rest of root and thing for the potato. So for example, now I take up this potato now, I cut the stem and I take my time
Shake him out.
and take up this potato.
Look at that.
Potato got 1.5 pounds, practically 2 pounds, you know. So that is the way. I like this one now. This one is a smaller potato. I want to develop more.
So bury him back.
Yeah, bury this one back. And if you search and once if you dig up the hill, you will find several more. You know?
Alright.
You find several more, but I like to harass them in time till when the potato come to fit to start them.
Yeah, what about plague and thing? You got any special plague with molest or no?
I hardly got that problem.
Yeah.
All about problem. And I always have a whole quarter what do you call it? Manantion. So as I see one like ants or anything start, I have a tank too with you and I don't use that. I just mix me water and I come and I sprinkle over like so if you keep up the one. But if you say any plague like so, I hardly got a problem.
Alright.
And I believe so why you don't got the plague too. You have you can select the soil where you want to plant. The people they plant anyway.
Anyway at all.
If I look on that soil or look on that place there, I say I want to cut it down. I say that soil, that place is good to plant melon. Melon will come there or potato. You have to test, it's just common sense, you know.
The experience you got
you understand, you have the experience. When you in something so long, you have the experience and things like that. So it's how I handle myself with my farm.
Well, if you control plague and thing, you have some what we call biologic product.
Yeah.
You know, use because this malathion, for example, is a strong poison, but it's a strong chemic.
Yeah.
And a humbug other things also. It affect the environment.
Yeah.
So we have some what we call a biologic product where you can use.
Yeah, that way you make like you say natural.
Exactly. You know, because it make from natural things.
Yeah.
We handle plague and things like that. So the invitation for the farmers and things like that. We start experience with them
but
kind of things.
We don't know about anything here. We know how to come and get closer to we and make we know well because plenty things what we do. Sometimes in other words we are slave to the thing because we know get to the point that we know they do it good.
Well, alright, the next time we come back, we'll come with some of them product to prepare it and use it in the land. Alright?
Yeah.
Okay. So one next question I want to ask you, Mr. Denny. I see this for example, this type of potato. We have other class of potato.
Yeah, that I want to tell you the name of that potato.
We have a class.
Yeah.
I know we have so
class. This potato, we call it the paddy. The real name for it is the paddy. You have some it's gungas, well look similar to the paddy, but they leave them different. I know them because them come small and they be away down in the dirt. They call them the gungas. Plenty people plant them for paddy, but they don't know the difference of the paddy. But this potato is the real paddy. And for we people here, you can't fool them with the potato. You can't fool them, no? For them go and them say that them buy the first time and come back and say, oh you that are no paddy potato.
That's
so
right.
you have to know where you handle your people them. For example, this paddy we call them paddy because one man himself from Jamaica we bring the slip and the man with name paddy.
Oh, that's so.
You understand? So they give the potato name paddy fan. 100 I must say 300, 200.
You got paddy yam too and you got.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I see a man bring them from.
That's the word come from paddy.
Paddy.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Normally, in how much time you start reaping potato them? I'm talking about months.
The real time to start real potato is 6 months, but we start for all 5. Just depends how the potato develop. You know, I always no like to touch my potato. In other words, I always try to plant potato from May to June while the rain when they get the good season. You understand? And from December, from the 22nd of December every year, my people they know.
That's
so
right.
when you hear 1 month before they start the call and they ask, hey, then you want got potato?
They're not going to put nobody else.
You understand?
They don't know you got.
They don't know except that time I don't have potato.
Then they got potato.
So then they tell me how much pound of potato and think they want, you know?
Okay, man. Very good. So you talk about all the time that is in December you can come and say, oh, I got potato and sorry, that is something typically in December.
I worry when I see coming on December and the season bad and I know I get the potato to suffice all my people, you know?
Okay.
I worry about that because I know they're depending on
People
me
depend on you.
potato.
Very good, man.
We're going to a short break of commercials, but we will be right back learning a lot more about the sweet potato and all the process this product need go through before it get to our different homes. So don't move, we will be right back.
Oh yeah, Mr. Denny, well, I don't got sufficient knowledge about to find the potato them yet. You know? So the one you show me, evidently maybe we can find some more potato so we can identify the spot them we can take them out. Okay?
Yeah, well, like, so I going along and I like how they slip and thick like so. I going and I whooping. Sometimes I see potato, but I normally see because as you say, potato
they're not ready.
Not ready. You understand? For example, I believe say a potato is supposed to be here. If he be young, to me a potato have to be here.
Yeah.
See, here is
there is a potato. Sure.
No, this potato not ready. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Not ready, and it's not a big potato because it just start to develop. So
You got double skin. So
it won't make sense to take it up, but I just show more or less the example how this thing go along. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you know, boy. All right. Yeah, man. This is a few potato them outside.
Yeah, few potato. Yeah.
We have reached to a very important part of our program, and this is what the website teaches. We have a lot of information to know about the sweet potato. After, we will continue with Wayne Corpus and our special invited guest, giving us tips that we need to have in mind if we want to dedicate ourselves planting the sweet potato. The sweet potato is a plant of the Convolvulaceae family. It is planted in great part of the world for its edible tuberous root. Its scientific name is Ipomoea batatas. The potato is native to the tropics of South America and Central America, has been domesticated and cultivated since 8,000 years in where we know as Peru, and have been found in numerous representations of pre-Columbian pottery. Potato and tuberous roots remain in some graves. The sweet potato arrived in Europe in the 15th century and has been widely diffused throughout the world. According to FAO statistics, in 2009, China was the largest producer, has grown about 80% of the world total, followed by Uganda, Nigeria, and Indonesia. Solomon Island has the highest per capita production in the world, 160 kilograms by person by year. It is a food recognized as effective in the fight against undernourishment and due to the nutritional characteristic, easy to plant and productivity. The root contains large amount of starch, vitamins, fibers, cellulose, and pectin, and minerals, and highlight between these potassium content. In energy value, it exceeds the potato, and vitamin is known for provitamin A and B1, C, and E. The more yellow the root is because it has more beta-carotene. So the potatoes with this coloration are widely used in Asia and Africa to reduce vitamin A deficiency in children. Its sweet flavor owes to sucrose, glucose, and fructose. The sweet potato have a great amount of indigestible fiber, which accelerates intestinal transit.
So going along, but I don't want to joke because I don't read time now with the potato. So I don't want to soup and joke.
I know spoil
the potato them. So I went to one hill way, see if we find a potato that I don't have the joke, you know. So I believe right here, I see how it is.
There are potatoes
should be here. Example. I don't believe I get full, man. A potato have to be here. Yes, man. One here, man. See?
Right.
You know fit, but a potato is here.
Yeah, the potatoes is there. And already in. You talk about in, let's say, 1 month and a half, 2 months time. You ain't got. You ain't got good potato.
I like this now. You see, cut there where I joke.
Yeah, the joke.
Okay. And
it cut
that spile right there. Just want to start develop, see? But in joke, he cut her, so
you have to take him out.
I have to take him out. The only thing I can do with this is I put in an exhale now and it start spring leaf and be otherwise. So yeah, I tell you, I don't want to harass much, you know, because you're young, but if you're going to find potato right along with a joke, I don't want to joke for you. Spile them, right, you know. Yeah.
But really another time we take them out.
Yeah. And then how I see them clean, I make sure that after the potato run off and the bush start spring, I take my time and all a little small bush now I take my time and I cut them.
So you constantly take out bush.
So when the time the potato then come over them can't come up again.
Okay.
You just look at your all you see. No, I just walk and pick little bush way like so.
That's right.
You can notice all you see slip.
Yeah, the potato will go over so then
it cover.
Come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Mr. Vinny, thank you a lot for having us here, man.
Yeah, man.
And give us all this knowledge and thing about around raising potato.
Thank you.
There's plenty of things where people who even raise potato never know. Yeah. I believe that.
Yet sometimes
they learn something.
Yeah, and sometimes they don't want to learn either because they might. Him no know, and I got my way of doing the thing.
Yeah.
But some people say them plant when rain they come, and that's the best time we plant.
Yeah.
And they get result. But they don't know if they plant the real time when we plant, if then we get more result too.
That's
I believe that we get better result.
Sure.
Sometimes people say them,
and water and things.
Sometimes they say plant on barren sign and how they get. Yes, maybe the first year because the soil strong. But the other year them nothing. So
I believe after this, people will start believing in you follow you because you can say, oh, you have your potato grown here pretty and you got them type of potato. And people, the mama say they don't get no potato this year.
You understand? Well, just for example, now, which part you can go now, maybe on the sun that the be line you might find 1 or 2 if anybody plant like so. Yeah. But I don't know no way in the bush line you can go and find a potato like that right now.
Definitely.
It's very hard.
Okay, Mr. So
yeah,
thank you a lot, man.
Good.
Okay.
Same to you all, man.
We have reached to the end of a program of Farm and Nature, a program where we learn a lot about sweet potato. We hope you put in practice all the tips and recommendations that our special invited guest and Wayne Corpus has given us today all about the sweet potato. Remember, Farm and Nature is sponsored by the National Authority of Television and reached to your home thanks to our regional channel Teleislas. See you on another program of Farm and Nature full of a lot of information. Bye-bye.